Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What up, folks? I got a video for you. Check this out.
Let's get some Little Caesars. A lot of people love to dog on Little Caesars for not being the best quality, but remember who is there for you at your lowest. Hello. And how much is like one hot and ready pizza?
$7.73.
All right. Didn't they used to be like $5 or something? I'm just wondering how long ago was that?
Honestly, since I've been here, every other year they jump up like $1 or so.
All right. Yeah.
So probably like 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay. Yeah. I just haven't been here in like a minute, so I'll do the lunch combo though. That's pretty good. Yeah. Could I also get some wings? Sorry, I forgot to say. Garlic parm? Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha. Good taste.
Thank you. Yeah.
So 16.32.
Okay. Cool. Wait, do y'all got desserts or anything? Or?
Sadly not. The only thing we got dessert-wise would be like the cookie dough brownie, frozen cookie dough brownies, essentially.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
About, just like I said, about 12 minutes tops.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Of course.
Got the dog.
If you really want to, you could try one of these brownie things if you want for free.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
That's really cool. Oh, cool. It's, I think I'll go with the M&M.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
You want me to get this cold for you until then? Or you
Sure, yeah, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So do you want a bag, paper plates, or napkins, or anything?
I was wondering, am I allowed to like eat it in here?
Yeah, I mean, most people, I guess. I mean, it's like technically now, but if you want, yeah.
Oh, wait, so I'm just kind of in a rush. Like, it would just make the most sense to eat here.
Good.
Sorry, I know it's like weird,
That's
but
what I mean, and then you could make it a little easier for these.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, plates.
I'll give you a few.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Like a more sturdy,
Yeah,
sturdy bottom. Get some napkins in there for you.
Cool. Thank you.
Of course.
Well, it looks like we have some deep dish here. I really enjoy that. That's straight fire. I've never seen this before, the Zap Pack. They say it should go on your pizza. That's actually really good. These wings are garlic parmesan flavored. These wings are good. This is the M&M cookie dough brownie. That's actually fire. It has like a cookie dough part and a brownie part, and I feel like you can taste both parts pretty easily. Yeah, those are really good.
Nice.
Oh, do you ever try? Oh, are you sure? Oh, wait, thank you. I like the Zap Pack. It was good.
Those are pretty much.
Yeah, I know.
They don't want anything related to our items at all.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Need a bag or anything, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'd like that. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks.
Let's get some.
Was that unsettling? Did that just bring out some jealousy in you? Or did it get you stoked? Tell me. Tell me in the comments, were you stoked by that Little Caesars video? Or did it make you jealous? Well, to say for myself, it made me both. And so I wrote about it. I'm going to trust that that's on the screen. Okay, cool. So I can see it. So when I go to this screen, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So I was coming up with show ideas, sitting here on my phone, and I looked at I looked at a YouTube short, and I saw this guy. He takes a massive THC gummy, goes into this Little Caesars, has a great experience, and as soon as that pizza was handed to him, I was jealous. I was like, why am I jealous? Why do I want what he has? Or why am I coveting? You know, like why am I doing these hooky dooky spiritual, shitty human behavior type things, watching a guy just go to Little Caesars. And as soon as I thought that, as soon as I was like, why am I jealous? I was stoked. I was like, this dude's baked. Going into a Little Caesars. He's happy. He's making money doing this. Like, and the guy behind the counter, he's making a living for himself. Is working at Little Caesars the dream? Maybe for a couple people, but like that, who knows what those two dudes are actually going through. And I wasn't gonna like project myself on this Chrissy Eats dude far, like much more than like, oh, I hope he has a good trip. Like you guys know I'm kind of a hippie. Um, like, dabbled with some things that you smoke a little ganj and you go eat some great food, you're gonna have a good time. And if you don't, that sucks. And I was like, oh, I bet this guy's had some bad times. And it's like, some people don't see it that way. Like, you can go through horrible shit and you have a positive outlook. And then when you're going through a great time, you can actually enjoy it. And I just was like, man, I got jealous. I projected onto this dude. Don't know him. His videos have popped up on my feed many times. And I think that's the first one I've ever actually watched. It's his most recent video. It has 1.5 million views and like 300 or 200 some thousand comments or likes. Like, I don't know. The stats are out there. Go check it out. Chrissy Eats. And so I wrote about it, dude. I was like, if I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna talk the way I talk. I get so freaked out by this structured world, which when you trickle down through who people are in society, people care less and less, and people want to be at the top. I don't think anyone wants to be at the bottom. Like when Christ was down here on earth, he didn't want to be at the bottom, and yet he was. And then he even went lower than that, which he did not want to do. And he even said that he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to die. Like, Christ didn't want to die, and yet he did it. And I don't have to do that. And I don't have to even believe it for it to be effectual in my life or with the people around me. I looked at this Chrissy Eats guy with envy or jealousy. And then I was like, no, dude, I'm actually stoked. Like, I've enjoyed things like that before. I've gone to Little Caesars or a pizza spot, just ripped and had such a good time. I've also gone out to restaurants and been paranoid out of my mind because I went out just so out of control. And this isn't like a lesson on substance. This isn't a discussion about morality or like what we should do and shouldn't do, or is jealousy the worst thing ever? And really, jealousy is what it is. And we're living with the mind of Christ now, appreciating things even while the flesh is poking us, trying to get us to do something about the problems that everyone tells us are so important, like life and death, and uh, your outcome and the results of who you're making yourself to be. And really, God is making us. God is absolutely making all of us. Relatively, we have an experience, and it's crucial because we learn things. I was able to identify that I was jealous of this guy like that, and it instantly switched to gratitude. It instantly switched to, those are a couple of people actually having a good experience and a good conversation and taking care of one another in a way that is just, I could talk for hours about how thankful I am that my mindset didn't get stuck on, well, I need to go buy Little Caesars now. I need to go smoke weed now. I need to go get a Pepsi. All I wanted was a Pepsi, Mom. Put you in an insane asylum for something like that. That's a suicidal tendencies reference, but we're we're cruising, man. We have this experience, and as we grow and mature as people, we're learning to identify emotions. We're learning to experience them rather than push them away and put them in a box. The thing about compartmentalizing who we are as people and dividing ourselves into you and me and us and them is the only difference is the time, the space, and the experience. It's absolutely all of God, and relatively, we don't all necessarily suffer the same. Um, I have never broken my leg, or I have not yet in my life. Hope I don't jinx myself. Broken my leg. I've broken my wrist. I've broken my collarbone. I've fractured all sorts of small bones around my body. Just tweaked my ankles and stuff like that. But I've never broken a leg. And my mom has broken her leg. She broke her leg in a car accident when she was a teenager. It's like, should I be jealous of my mom? Should I boast over my mom that she broke her leg and I didn't? Like, what am I supposed to do? It's just like, oh, there's an experience and I'm having an experience witnessing that. So the reality of who we are as people is reflective of Christ. It's the highest of God's creation, the first of all. And he descends and lowers himself into this place where he could be broken. And then he is broken and he's killed. And what do we do about it? It's reality. You're not going to change the fact that Chrissy takes gummies and goes out to places and records it for YouTube and probably TikTok and Instagram and all these other platforms, and he makes money doing this stuff. Like, I looked it up. YouTube short payout. Let's switch to that screen. And I don't know exactly how accurate this is, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Um, just for a quick. Oh shit! How do I switch screens? Oh, I can keep the screen there. That's cool. Let me add another one. Oh, you can't. I don't have the premium. Oh well, we'll do this quick, and then I'll read my thing because I got to get going and doing some stuff. I've been driving DoorDash, and so I'm like moving my car around a lot. It needs an oil change like pronto. But check this out. I just typed out YouTube short payout per view and like, and it wanted to correct me, but I know what I was saying. AI overviewed claims, and I think you can see the screen. Yeah. Claims that YouTube Shorts typically pay between 1 penny and 6 cents per 1,000 views, or an RPM rate per. I don't. What is RPM? I don't know. I should probably know that. Of roughly 1 to 6 cents. Oh, RPM. I don't know. For creators in the YouTube Partner Program. Ooh, so maybe he doesn't qualify because he's throwing gummies down, but he's not saying that it's weed gummies. Not necessarily. It just looks like he's eating candy, and then he goes and eats dinner. Revenue is primarily based on views and ad revenue, sharing, not directly on likes, though higher engagement often boosts visibility. A common average is around 5 cents per 1,000 views, meaning 1 million views can earn roughly 50 to 100 bucks, though this varies by audience, location, and niche. Key takeaways. If he gets 1 million views, he could get between 30 and 100 bucks. So if you do the math, let's pull up his video again. Now I'll just look it up on my phone because I'm gonna look at the numbers and do quick math. This is my math arithmetic for the day, and then I'll get into my reading and get off of here. Okay, so it's got 115,000 likes. Apparently that doesn't matter with the payout, but it's got, if you go to his page, which you're gonna chuckle kind of like I did on this. If you go to his page, it's the same thing again and again and again. He eats a gummy, he eats. He eats a gummy, he eats. He eats a gummy, he eats. He eats a gummy, and he eats. 29,000 views, 23,000 views, 27,000 views, 43,000 views, 235,000 views, 762,000 views, 1.4 million, 2.5 million. So this guy's getting paid. And I'm pretty sure the Little Caesars one was the one that was like 1.5 million. Oh, and he does live videos for members only of just eating food. This guy's making a living eating food, dude. That is hilarious. Most popular video, 3.6 million views. So he got a couple $100 possibly for eating food. All right, to the reading, because that's why you guys came here. You didn't come here to listen to me talk about Chrissy Eats. Show ideas. Let me share my screen again. I'm so glad you guys are patient. If I was dealing with impatient people, who knows how this would go. Show ideas. Stoked, no longer jealous. January 29th, 2026. And there's the YouTube short. This video by Chrissy Eats at Little Caesars. Oh, I might be a little baked when I wrote this. This video by Chrissy Eats at Little Caesars made me jealous in my flesh. I realized through his interaction with the man behind the counter that I wanted his food. I wanted his experience with a chill, chatty service worker, that his calmness and demeanor actually reminded me of myself. Stoned, stoked to eat pizza and wings. Oh, I love wings. Wings are possibly my favorite food. Right next to pussy. Nah, I'm going to have older people in the body of Christ say, "You're going to regret saying that." Um, those are private parts. I should keep them private. Sorry. Sven, how's the girl treating you? I'm in the U.S. now. She's treating me well. She's a little further away now. I don't know if Sven's still in the comments, but enjoying good conversation that wasn't small talk, and it wasn't just a sales pitch or a bad day on display. Two dudes honestly living. Life doesn't need to be complicated for us to enjoy it. This man was wearing glasses with a built-in camera and microphone. Who knows what this technology was initially designed for, but I enjoyed the reality of this world where we weren't striking one another, where flesh on flesh gun violence wasn't plaguing my YouTube shorts. I don't know if you guys know, but the US has been polarizing and putting violence everywhere on our screens. I'm in the state of Iowa, and just north of me in Minnesota is where I don't know, one or two people just got killed. And gun violence happens all the time, but now it's like, why is it so important? We've been killing our own people for so long, and they don't get the news coverage. I'm not going to dive into all the politics. It's amazing to me that the news sources that people rely on and they trust are continually filling our feeds with talks of morality, talks of behavior, talks of the law. I mean, I just said murder. These guys, these people were murdered, and I don't care if you're interfering with police or not. You don't deserve to be murdered. But that's what happened. That's the reality. God took their life away. He planned it from the beginning that these people would stop living at this time. And from what I've heard, bullets going through your head don't typically mean that you're going to come home for breakfast in the morning. And that's why I'm doing these shows, is because I have good news. I get to tell you that people getting shot is the plan of God. Christ being crucified is the plan of God. That stubbing your toe is the plan of God. That getting stuck in traffic is the plan of God. It's not the end of the plan, but it's the process. I was partway through this video with Chrissy Eats where I became jealous. I wasn't jealous in the beginning. I just saw some guy eating a gummy. I was like, oh yeah, I think I've seen this. I didn't even recognize that I'd really seen his videos until I clicked on his page and saw that every single short that he has is him holding a gummy. So I I saw him get handed food or be handed food, and I was jealous, and then identified it through years of suffering for weeks, months, days, and hours, and minutes, and moments to go, oh, I'm not jealous of this guy. I'm actually fucking stoked. This guy is living and he's making a living living. Yeah, he probably still has things that are quote unquote negative or, like apt to the flesh, but like that guy's not talking spiritual stuff on the internet necessarily. He's eating pizza. He's getting stoned and eating pizza and going out to these places and having a good time and treating people well and just minding his own business. And what we're seeing in the world is other people are making your business their business. And that's why I need to keep reading, because this is I'm going to be a little more concise. I like to talk. I'm glad I wrote some stuff, but I don't want to over explain. Chrissy, you do a seemingly simple thing and it succeeds. Get ripped and demolish some grub. It's not just that. I'm not going to fanboy over Chrissy, but the spirit in him. And before you guys are like, well, he's not a believer or this or that, like I don't care. That's not the point. The point is what I'm making here. Many times we as humans think, what is it in somebody else that is worse than ourselves? How did I say that? Many times we as humans think, I should put quotes. What is what is in what is in somebody else is worse than ourselves. Yeah. Uh, there we go. Then why do we become jealous? If I'm looking at someone else and wondering what's inside them, the spirit that's in them, the food that's in them, like things like this happen where, hey, you're inside my girlfriend. It's like, why are you in my girlfriend? Actually don't know if I've ever been cheated on. I don't care. I guess I've been jealous in weird ways, and then I don't even know if anything negative's really even happened to me in that regard. That's an intimacy thing. I'm working through it, guys. Don't worry. But then, why do we become jealous? What has jealousy gained anybody? How many good decisions have you made because you were jealous? How many times has the outcome been better because you were jealous? And I'm not saying avoid being jealous. I'm saying realize that we're still in this flesh and that jealousy happens. I realize the same reality is for this person as it is for me. We were born through no decision of our own, and we will die through no decision of our own. Absolutely speaking, the same spirit in the people we envy, the folks we despise, and the many beings we are completely indifferent to have the same spirit of God affecting any spirits that may be influencing the ideas and concepts humanity has formed about ourselves and the seen and unseen world around us. I was going to talk in third person there about humanity. I said themselves. I did. I typed it out. I said, and then the world around them. So I'll read this how I originally said it. Absolutely speaking, the same spirit in the people we envy. Remember, you're a person. I'll remind you in a moment. The folks we despise, the many beings we are completely indifferent to, have the same spirit of God affecting any spirits, the unseen forces around us that may be influencing the ideas and concepts humanity has formed about ourselves and the seen and unseen world around us. Actually, I didn't read it different that time. That's goddamn gummies. Absolutely speaking, the same spirit in the people we envy, the folks we despise, the many beings we are completely indifferent to have the same spirit of God affecting any spirits that may be influencing the ideas and concepts humanity has formed about themselves and the seen and unseen world around them. That's how I originally wrote that. And a simple realization occurred to me. I am human. I have had my fair share of going to Little Caesars, absolutely ripped off the ganj and enjoyed the shit out of it. This guy was doing the same thing I've done before, simply at a different time, at a different place. I saw his food and then identified the thing in me that I don't like: jealousy. This guy had wings and pizza. I did not have wings and pizza. Only a screen of a guy thoroughly enjoying the experience of eating wings and pizza and drinking a Pepsi. All I wanted was a Pepsi, Mom. And and later having a brownie. And communicating with another dude who would have to work at least all day to earn the YouTube, or to earn what YouTube had just paid Chrissy to make in maybe a few hours. That YouTube short. Should the worker be jealous of Chrissy? Is he justified in realizing the guy doing a lot less is experiencing a lot more? I could sit and brag on my status as a member of the body of Christ, and yet I am reminded that I didn't do shit to deserve my calling. Realizing a moment of emotion and a lifetime of love made me go from jealous to stoked. Props to the fellow working behind the counter. Props to you, Chrissy, for going out and doing something so simple and yet successful. This video is a reminder that although we may think judgmental things about a person, we just want our experience to be worth a shit too. Stay crush. Love you.